Yes, you do. Hey guys, and welcome to Let's Watch of the flavor to Especially George Ford. Legend of Everfree. Not Legend of the Everfree. That's probably a typo.
Yes, this is the fourth Equestrian Girls film. I've watched the previous three and really enjoyed them, and I think you have as well, haven't you, Cody?
Well, I saw the previous three, but the last two let's watch with you. And before I don't let's watch this one, it eventually comes out.
Yeah.
So, Legend of Everfree. Any thoughts about what that could mean?
Well, Everfree, we've only heard in the main series as the Everfree Forest, which is where Footside lives on the side of there's loads of monsters, and deep in the middle is Sakura.
Yeah, as well as the Free of Harmony, where the helmets on their at.
Yeah. The thing I think most about the Everfree Forest is the Sutter guy's voice.
Okay.
So
I just said okay.
Okay, I just imagine in this film we're gonna have Sakura, we're gonna have Flutter Guy.
Oh God, I hope he gets Sakura. It'd be nice to see her human counterpart.
Yeah.
You remember how the last movie ended? Adventurers Duel 3, it ended when Pony Friday, finally showed up and met her counterpart.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna see the rest of that, or Pony Friday just not gonna be in this movie?
I really don't know if that will count in or not. It could continue there, or it could just be like Pony Friday just comes in quickly, buggers off, and leaves the rest of the cast to do it. I really don't know.
Well, that was a big moment to end on. I said it was a big moment to end on. All Friday meets the new Friday. We want to see, what they say to each other.
The problem with that is, though, in theory, the Equestrian Girls film has been taking place in between seasons. So if we're going to continue that scene, it'll mean it'll be brought in Equestrian Girls Force straight after Equestrian Girls 3. So
maybe
minor time issue there.
Probably.
However, I'm open-minded, so that could work.
Yeah. It's really only a time issue if the first video is supposed to be canon or not. We still don't know if it's really canon.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Some people say Equestrian Girls is canon, some people don't.
Some people say it's canon because Pony Flash shows up in the show, but I think he only showed up in season 3. And
he appeared twice in season 4. He appeared in what
about Discord?
It was in the Discord episode, and he was in the Dragon Ball Z episode.
Okay.
I can't remember the name. That's just I remember. So.
Anyway, yeah, people say because Flash is there, the films are canon, but until he and Flash actually sit and talk to each other, I'm not gonna deal with that.
Personally, I feel the film's canon myself. That's just my opinion.
Well, it really doesn't matter until we get a big plot hole somehow.
Yeah.
It's like what somebody said with the comics. The comics are canon until the show contradicts it.
A bit like the Star Wars canon, then, where the
extended universe.
Then it's TV, then it's the other bits.
Yeah, we had an entire extended universe that continued the continuity, but then Disney said, nope, we're making a film 7, all that stuff never happened. So that's why he got all the fans.
Yeah. Anyway, so we thought about what's going to be in it, so shall we watch it?
Yeah, let me drink a little bit of my water right quick.
Yeah.
It's kinda hot here. Anyways. Can you still hear me?
Right, you got your video open on the, you got your video open on your computer right now?
Yeah, I have it open.
Okay then, right, let's watch this and enjoy some cupcakes.
Oh God, cupcakes. Shout out Factory Tales.
Attention students! We're almost at Camp Everfree!
We are gonna have so much fun!
Camp Everfree, huh?
The best week of camp ever!
Oh God, who is that?
Beautiful, isn't it? The fresh air, the cool breeze, the birds that land on your finger. I think that only
I
happens.
saw both biceps there.
Yeah?
It's going
I
to be
wonder if
getting
we can
dark.
see Freehead
Everyone
though.
gather by the fire pit to share s'mores and scary stories.
Who the hell was that one on the left?
It's time I told you about the legend of Gaia Everfree.
Freaky.
Gaia Everfree.
Anywhere she
The muffin
went,
pony.
strange things started to happen.
Twilight. Yeah! How is this possible?
Okay.
The camp is giving us all new magical abilities!
Has anybody seen
Seriously?
Rainbow Dash?
This is going to be a
Oh.
summer camp sort of
Something
thing,
in the camp must
isn't
be
it?
making this happen. Oh dear! I think it's Gaia Everfree. Her magic is infecting my friends.
Gaia Everfree could be some creature that got booted from Equestria and ended up in this world. It's Gaia Everfree!
What are you going to do?
Okay.
Pixie!
What we
New
always
villain.
save the day.
So save the day. They always save the day.
Why do these kinds of things always happen to us?
It's kind of what we do.
Right.
So that was interesting.
We didn't get very much information for that, did we?
No.
What I can see is, what I saw in it is that they've gone for like a summer camp sort of movie.
And it appears something there is giving their magic back. I noticed at one point, remember that says shot into the, room that she was a flash and bumped into the wall. If that was pointed at, you can bet she would have blown through that.
Hmm.
So we have a new adult character. Why
Yeah,
do I
they've
feel
got-
that should have been Freehead though?
Actually, I thought it looked like a bit like I might have actually seen that. I might have actually seen that character already. I was in a toy shop the other day and had loads of Legend of Everfree toys in already.
They already have toys? Huh. They don't even wait till the film is out.
They tend to do that though, don't they? They tend to release the toys running up to the film.
Yeah. Before I told you the original Ninja Turtles, the toys came out first and they had to write the show around the toys.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same as Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Power Rangers is just in Japan is written to promote the line of toys.
Yeah.
The show's actually sponsored by Bandai.
Yeah, no toys, no show.
Exactly.
So that, Gaia character, seems like she tends to show nature.
Hmm.
I wonder
Indeed,
what her
so-
story's gonna be like. Remember that hinted that she could have been banished from Equestria? But, I'm pretty sure she's not doing that all that what the flashback showed her to be.
Mhm.
I mean, when we actually saw her, her face was covered, so...
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
I bet you a lot of people are going to say it's going to be Chrysalis.
I would actually love to see that.
I'm surprised I didn't see Zakora. I would not be surprised if Zakora comes in, but that's just my opinion.
For all
Okay,
we
so I
know,
can
she
see-
just show up randomly working at the camp.
Hmm.
I mean, the Everfree is technically her, area.
Hmm. The thing is, they've previously released special versions of Zakora and and Chrysalis as toys in the Equestria Girls series. You know, those Monster High rip-off toys.
Ah, that did in it something.
So yeah, that's one suggestion. But as I say, they released a whole new set of toys for this film, so could be completely different.
Yeah, might. Also, I was one of the people who was kind of hoping that the Dazzlings would show up in this, and nothing kind of confirmed that to be true or not.
I don't think the Dazzlings are ever going to come back, to be honest. I think they had their time in Rainbow Rocks, and I think they just, thrown away.
Well, they were never reformed. I mean, there's still a lot of territories you can do with them. I mean, even I want to like them because there's a lot of potential with them.
Yeah. There was just trying to think. From what I've seen though, from a more cynical point of view, the idea of doing like a summer camp is like continuing on the high school drama. The first one was pure high school drama, new kid at school.
So is this going to be a musical too?
What?
Is this going to be a musical like the other three were?
It probably is going to be like a. It's probably going. Yeah, you're right. It's probably going to follow the same.
I think that was one of the reasons why First Windows 3 had a lot of issues. In First Windows 2, the premise was about the band, so the songs fit in pretty well. In the third film, they didn't fit in well at all. I mean, it's like they just put them in there, and they run out of time to flesh the story out. Yeah. So hopefully that won't happen here.
To be honest, I think Question of the was unfinished. They just didn't cover everything they could have. Just like, what the hell was going on at the end of it?
Did you see the thumbnails to the right there?
Right.
Yeah, do you see the thumbnails? You know, the previews to the videos. Do you see those?
No, I didn't.
Well, if you go on the page, you can see the video previews to the side, and on one of the previews, it shows something interesting. Want me to say what it is?
It's not the Volume My Little Pony, Suhiro Oyunkatsu Akama.
Can you repeat that?
It's number 8 down on the list of pages, on the list of video links on the right hand side.
Okay. The preview I'm talking about is the the fourth one down. I don't know if it's the same for you or not.
The sneak peek or the colouring book.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
For some reason, type is saying no microphone was detected, so for one I thought that muted. Well, still you can still hear me.
Yeah, it looks like we had a bit of a cross the wires. Hey, at least we got the main part of the Let's Watch them, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
so let's just cut all this confusion out.
Yeah. Yeah, and editing I can do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, the preview I'm talking about, it shows the Midnight Botto, the name given to Twilight's evil form in the third movie, attaching Twilight herself.
Yeah,
and assuming in the photo we saw Twilight waking up in bed and she's floating in midair, that could have been a nightmare.
It could be.
So
are you suggesting it might be based on nightmares as well?
Yeah. So
scary stories and stuff, yeah.
Maybe we're gonna get something similar to what happened to Starlight, being Season 5 didn't really explain enough, so when Season 6 started, it explained a lot more that shouldn't be fitted. So maybe we'll get more about this evil Twilight.
it would be nice to see a bit more about why. To be honest, in Equestria 3, it was never fully pointed out why Twilight was evil.
Well, she wasn't evil. She was being blackmailed. And the blackmail at the very end, you know, got into her head and the it to what did her.
I just felt they just didn't explain it properly in the film.
Yeah. That kind of same thing would happen to the first movie. We did an awesome transformation, an actual villain that the heroes can, you know, try to defeat, and she just take them down in under 5 seconds.
Right.
That's another reason the first videos 2 didn't have issues, because the villains, they didn't have that big transformation. Yeah, they kind of flew wings and, you know, had holograms of the full form. But the battle was actually through the song. The heroes didn't turn on, you know, daughter mode and took them down with one hit. In fact, the heroes almost lost if it wasn't for Sunset.
Yeah. As far as I remember, though, the most big complaint most people had about the first movie was a certain character.
Yeah, did you see him anywhere in the trailer, by the way?
No, I didn't.
Well, he might show up.
Hopefully, I think they might end up actually writing him out, to be honest.
Have you ever seen any Star Trek movies?
What?
Star Trek. You ever saw them?
Repeat, please.
Have you ever seen the Star Trek movies?
Star
Trek. You know, with Q?
I don't think I have. No, I've not even heard. No.
Well, I never saw them either, but I heard there was some odd thing with the Star Trek movies being the odd movies were bad, the even movies were good, so film 1 was terrible, film 2 was good, 3 was bad again, and 4 was good. It had a pattern.
Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully with this something like that here, where the 4th movie would be good like the 2nd one.
So the 3rd one was rubbish, the 4th one will be good.
I hope
people
it's
say
good.
the same pattern with version of Windows, although that has changed recently.
Oh god.
Not going into details of that.
Nope.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Also, I noticed at one point Rarity brought up a diamond shield to protect herself. That reminds me a lot of, you know, the power she had back in Power Ponies. And now that I think about it, the Diatel did to be similar to the Maniac. Because the hair is very similar.
You think it might be actually a Maniac who's the villain?
I mean, the hair looks similar. And when my dad's running so fast, it's kind of like Pinkie Pie having a supersonic speed power. I mean, in this world, they can't really go into a comic book to, you know, face Maniac. They can't do that. So that could actually be a possibility. Of course, I could be 100% wrong.
Trying to think what else could be. It can't be. Trying to think of other villains it could be. It can't be Sombra because Sombra's being written out of the show.
I'll tell you, if they release a story of the villain, then that's pretty much spoiled the entire thing.
I don't think it's going to be Discord because I don't know. I don't think they're going to have him in the.
Discord is not a female. And besides, if that was Discord, we would be able to tell by his hands.
What if he's cross-dressing?
Hey, Ben Matt did it.
That was the best episode of season 5.
Ben Matt pressing up Ash's door. So it's not entirely impossible for them to do that at the end. And
But it would just cause people to throw everything at the screen, won't it?
this dog would do anything if he thinks it's funny enough.
I'm trying to think what else it could be that could be the villain.
Well, it could be an entirely new villain.
I agree. I'll just have to keep an eye out on the store shelves and see what toys pop up.
Yeah, because they might release the villain as a toy. They released toys of Sunset, and one of the writers actually went out to, lie, saying it had nothing to do with the film. I'm pretty sure because somebody lied about Sunset, and when the film came around, it was revealed to be a lie. So,
yeah, then Harvey did as a joke put on Twitter that the main new character in the other main new character in Equestria Girls 1 was called Dreamy Suit Bottom.
I'm pretty sure that was made into a fan character by somebody.
Yes. That was... Now, that guy was the main complaint behind the Equestria Girls film series. That's one word they're going to write him out, because if they do, that just means that, well, one less complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, any, thing you would like to say about the trailer and what you hope to see?
From what I've seen, it's not enough to get a concrete opinion, but I am looking forward to seeing it. It has a lot more potential than friendship games, in my opinion.
Hopefully. They flat out revealed that no matter what, the old Tempire story, the character in it is real. There's not going to be any suspense about that. So we don't go in, thinking, when is this new villain's going to show up? And is he going to be really evil or not?
You know what would be really funny?
What?
If they do what they did in Castlemania.
What was?
The Pony of Shadow playing the piano. Thinking.
The only way that would be better if Dia turned out to be doping.
What, in the new film, just like reveal it to you?
Hey, funny the things that happened in the show.
That was just one of the best ends in the show.
But yeah.
Listening when one fight revealed to be Pinky, I just paused the video and just fell over laughing.
Yeah. Pinky was the villain the whole time. It turns out that for the first we feel the Pony of Shadows was real, but we're probably not on it anymore on that. And that makes me mad for one reason. What were Yuna do if she found out the Pony of Shadows, aka part of Nightmare Moon, was still there? How would she react to that?
I don't know, you just never answered.
I know, we saw in Season 5 that she regretted being Nightmare Moon so bad, she created an entity to make sure she never had happy dreams. And if she found out part of Nightmare Moon is still alive, she's gonna feel basically responsible for anything that it does, and she will want to make sure it's, got rid of. She wouldn't let it go. I mean, it's part of Nightmare Moon, part of Horde, so she would have to do something. That's why they should not have left it so open like that. Still there?
Yeah, I'm just listening to you.
Okay. Hopefully the Pony of Shadows will, return, but if not, I can always go with the theory that it was killed. In fact, I'm actually going to use that theory in something. I'm not going to say what, though, but I'm going to use it eventually.
Just randomly, I see the trailer has got 165 likes and 1 dislike, so it looks like it's going to be well received. Well, better received than Ghostbusters.
Yeah. The new Ghostbuster is a spoof. I don't care what you say.
It's a dubstep remix of the original, and it's not good.
One of the original Ghostbusters died. They literally killed his cameo off.
The thing is, with the original film, I watched it, I enjoyed it, but I'm not like, fanatic about it. I'll be happy to go along, see what this new one is, but I won't because all the social justice warriors jumping on the bandwagon.
I bet you anything, people are gonna say that Ghostbusters 2 is better than this quote-unquote reboot.
Really?
I'm pretty sure some people are going to say that.
Well, at least it's better than saying Highlander 2 is better than the Ghostbusters reboot. And that's not humanely possible.
Highlanders 2?
Highlander 2 is considered one of the worst films of all time.
That movie started out with a British plot, though. The main character in Highlander 2 died in the first film, and they never explained how he came back to life. He died, and all of a sudden he's back to life? What happened? What did we miss? Tell us, movie!
It was almost like if number 2 was just written by a completely different person at the same
The main character
time
in the
as
first
number
movie
1.
actually visited his grave. Literally, the main character visited his friend's grave because he had to kill him to, get more powerful. This movie, no mention is given. It's that the first film never happened.
Indeed. Plus they had all the retconning, like the idea that
they were aliens.
Aliens.
Which I heard was taken out in every release. There. You know when it's bad when they release it, cutting scenes out.
Ah, yes. Indeed. It's worse when they release it without screening it for critics.
Yeah.
When a film's released without being screened for critics, it's usually because the producers know it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, if fans react badly to a trailer, they immediately go and rewrite the entire film. Like the Spider-Man reboot. In the trailers, they, mention a lot of times about Peter's parents and what happened to them. Yet when the film was released, all of those references was removed.
Are we talking about the Amazing one or the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay then, alright. So not the one with with the dance number.
No.
That's the only thing I can remember about Spider-Man 3. That bloody
and
dance
that
number.
made a lot of fans die.
Yes.
I'm
Everyone dies.
I'm kind of sad
Everyone
that the
dies.
Amazing Spider-Man basically got canceled because the licenses went back to Marvel.
Right.
And Amazing Spider-Man 2 ended on such a cliffhanger, we're never going to see finish. That's why you gotta be careful with cliffhangers. You have to make sure you're gonna, get back to it in a later film. A lot of things happen to do the movies that just frustrates you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes some movies are just great, then they just ruin it at the last minute.
Yeah.
And I'll give you one example. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. The bloody, all I can say, 2 words. Vanilla Ice. That ruined the film. Oh, you just watching a bloody Ninja Turtles film, now you just see them break into a nightclub, which is just like a glorified music video.
And they get
and
caught
attack each
on
other
the
with fire
news.
extinguishers.
Yeah. And then the Splinter actually holds up a newspaper with the turtles dancing to his song.
Yeah.
So they are basically exposed. Everybody in New York, outside New York, knows they exist now because they didn't know better but to not dance to that guy's song.
Oh my god, I remember it all now.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That film did more damage to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise than Michael Bay could ever do.
Well, he might be fine to do that because the new Turtles movie is called Out of the Shadows. And in the
Yeah, true, I
trailer,
did see the
we
trailer for
see
it.
news people talking to the Turtles. At least it was edited that way.
That's the least of the film's problems.
Yeah.
The music is dreadful.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the music is dreadful. The special effects are stupid. It just looks like it's going to be a flop. Anyway, what were we supposed to be talking about ponies? We just had this recording going long enough.
Yeah. Any last
Yeah.
thoughts?
Shall we call it a night then? And, you know, just
I just want
wrap
to
it
say
up
one
and finish.
thing.
What?
I hope Satoa shows up in this.
That would make a lot of sense, yes.
If Satoa shows up, isn't, Faith until something terrible happens to ruin it.
Yeah.
And hopefully the songs would actually fit and not take time away from the story. Again, that's why the second one did so well. The songs worked well with the story. It didn't take anything away.
Indeed.
Anyways. I noticed that Human Twilight still has her glasses. So that's how we can tell her and Off-White apart. One needs
That's true, yeah.
glasses. It'd also be nice to see the human voice in the backseat. Because who knows if the team of sailors are going to be in this themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been camping?
Never.
My dad and brother did once. They used to go out and hunt a lot. That's all camping I never been to.
Right.
I don't know what school they're going to, but it's better than mine. But the schools I went to never even had an art class.
A what?
Art classes.
No?
No, the high school I went to never had them.
That's weird. Why didn't they have them?
No idea.
Ah. Must be like a Dyer high school then.
Yeah. Anyways. It was fun watching this with you.
Agreed.
Yeah, and it's going on almost 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said.
So the mess and how
it's-
long it's going to do when we get to watching the film.
Hopefully, we should enjoy watching the film. So yeah.
Are you going to go see it in the theaters?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my group of friends along with me.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm going to be blind when we get to it then.
Mhm.
If you see Zatora in it, do let me know. I hate spoilers, but I really want to know if she's in it.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. And I'll try and keep an eye out for it.
Okay. Hopefully Fast will also did a couple lines too.
Yeah.
We'll see when the film gets here.
Sorry?
I said we'll see when the film gets here.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
okay.
Can we call it a night now? Because
Sure.
the desktop's starting to act up a bit.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for getting around this zone. The hill is still on.
Indeed, thanks for watching everyone, and hopefully we'll do Let's Watch when the film comes out.
Yep. Till then, see you.
Good night, everyone.